French bias. That's very nice. Very well done. Tight wrap on the handle there. And really work the symmetry really well. Neat with these hand files to get that. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Let's check.
Oh, that is way lighter than it looks. It's kind of a scavenger tool.
It really is.
This purple?
Yeah.
That's a lichen dye.
Okay.
That's an amazing purple. That's this.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So is this all hand painted then, or wow? I do stick figures, so this is amazing.
So you're illuminations too. So that's kind of a crossover.
Very cool.
It's my drawing classes. I'm done teaching this war, but next war.
Yeah.
Yeah. So otherwise, I'm like, you know what I'm talking about. So, but this is so much like illumination that it was easy to kind of cross over. Nice. So were these?
Cut the string to unfold it. And the fold up also allows you to, once you've written all of your document, you fold it up. That's basically saying this is the end. You can't add and 16 pounds. This is the end of the document.
And closed it, and then I cut the top.
I don't have an indenture. I should have an indenture.
So he's a locking one. So
Her partner are here, cut the string, they're here. But again, all we have is a little garden.
And that picture, which I took in the British Museum, you can see it.
So it's a Byzantine-style acid etching. It's supposed to be iconography or like a book cover. It's a bit of an anachronism. It was 11th century, and then the acid etching thing really didn't catch on until the 15th century, but that's what it is. So this one was done using modern techniques. These were period techniques.
Okay. How long did that take you?
So I spent a year and a half on it, but actual working on the stuff is only about a week.
Oh wow.
So that's about a week to get up. Using modern techniques is about a week.
Yeah.
Using medieval techniques, absolutely every bit of a year.
I can believe it.
Did you acid etch it yourself?
I'm sorry?
Did you acid etch it
I did.
Okay.
I did. I put the resists on acid etch myself. Usually I paint the stuff, so I'll use like nail polish because it's cheap, or a paint pen or something like that to draw things with and acid etch them. Then I discovered PNP paper, which is what they use for making computer keyboards or motherboards. I was like, wait a minute, so I can do a design on that and use heat to transfer it to the metal. And it does the same thing. It's so much faster.
Master Borgren, when he was doing so much surplus, what he would do is he would do the design, and then he would send it to a printmaker to etch it for him.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can see that.
Because he didn't want to add one more step.
Right. This is actually super fast and super easy.
Yeah.
And I'm a stick draw, and I can do that, which means people that actually have brains can do amazing things with it. But the period style takes forever. So this one was beeswax. So you put the beeswax on and you carve your design into it, and then you take that and you put it into the acid. And then you leave it till it etches however long. This one was, period was a lead paint. We don't use lead paints in the modern era because it's dangerous. So I use an oil-based paint, and then what you do there is you paint everything, and then you scratch your design into it, and then you put it into the acid. Perfect. Thank you so much. I love your class.
It's not easy. It takes longer than you think. And you think I can make it off in 2 days and it's a whole week. Yeah. It's cool when you're done.
I fight in leather-soled shoes. It improves.
About the Egg-Fed Girl's brew?
Sure.
Okay, so the Egg-Fed Girl was found, she's from Bronze Age Denmark.
Okay.
She was found in an oak coffin, dressed kind of like me. She had a crop top and a bronze belt disc. She was wearing a string skirt, and the Victorians were scandalized. Like, surely she was wearing another skirt on underneath. bless their hearts, there at her feet was a birch bark bucket, right? So this is the birch bark bucket, and I have one for presentation. I did not make the birch bark bucket, because that's kind of an amazing thing to do. But they analyzed the residue at the bottom of the bucket, and they were able to determine that the brew was a combination of beer with malted wheat and honey, so beer and mead combo. These were the additives. So we have lingonberries. These are dry. These are freeze dry. They look a little more like when they're fresh. It's really hard to source fresh lingonberries.
Yeah.
And meadowsweet. And I malt the grain myself, and I cultivate the wild yeast, and I brew it over the fire. I brewed it in a vessel. So these are the contemporary Bronze Age vessels, and I was able to get this one, which is from Mexico, but it has that shape, you know, and it's copper, which is good because copper ions catalyze the Maillard reaction, which is what turns sugar into caramel. That's why you use it for apple butter, for candy. You need copper because it helps. So I dropped that into. I was worried it was going to tip over. Right? It's unwieldy. We don't cook in pots like this anymore. They're super tall and fat at the top, and how do you keep it from tipping over? So I did shore it up when it was in the big fire with these rocks, but I felt more secure when I sunk it into this chimney that sort of built into the side of my fire pit. And it was just a really beautiful experience, you know, like just watch the flames licking up around the side of this thing. It was just, I'm in it for the experience of brewing as much as the final product. But yeah. So if you want to try it, I'm happy to give you a taste.
Sure.
She was 19 years old. She's dressed to party. This is kind of a college girl drink, right? So it's a little bit sweet. It's refreshing. It has, it's not too bad.
Half of that
Okay. Little low alcohol, not very high alcohol content.
It would be much stronger. It would not have the same warmth.
It's lovely.
Because if you would have squeezed out, alcohol is a wild plant in the Mediterranean.